Hello and welcome back to Star Stable. We're continuing last week's Jorvik City exploration. We didn't. We explored Aiden's Plaza and Governor's Fall or something like that. Did all the quests there, and today we're in Pier 13, and I really like these trams. Anyway, let's go see if we can find out who's got a quest. Anybody? This is kind of creepy looking. I mean, this guy over here. He sort of looks like dark core person except in white. Or grey. Okay, anyway. Here we go. Hello, good sir. Look, a land crab. Huh. Does this crab have a name by any chance? Mira, nice to meet you. The name's Mr. T. Cray. Hey, speaking of crabs, did you know that this harbor once used to be run by crayfish? It's true. Finally, the mayor had enough and banished the crayfish here to Pier 13. Since I'm true crayfish friend, I offer the crayfish a new home in the form of crayfish cages placed in the water. You could almost call them houses for crayfish. I don't think they're gonna think that. They're cages. A crayfish house. Huh. Oh, the crayfish cages. It's lucky you're here, Mira. You see, I've injured my back, which makes it hard for me to lift the crayfish cages out of the water. If you stand on the quay side right beside me and look down, you should see them floating around down there. If you help me lift up the crayfish cages, I'll tell you more about the harbor when you're finished. Oh, that's interesting. I'd like to know more. Careful, you don't want to fall in with the crayfish. It's scary. There we go, that's done. It's done, mister. Fish-tastic, Mira. Not fantastic, fish-tastic. By the way, do you know something else that's fish-tastic? Pier 14, built in 1952. Oh, okay. Is that fish-tastic? Did you know that Pier 14 was built by ants? Ha. Did you fall for that one, Mira? Actually, it was a Frenchman known as Pierre Quatorze who was visiting. He felt that something was missing, and as fast as a fish, a new pier was ordered. Legend has it that it was flown here with the Zeppelin. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to put out new crayfish cages at the quay side across from Pier 14. Would you be so kind as to do it for me? I really don't want to overexert my back. When you come back, I'll tell you something incredibly interesting about Pier 12. Okay. Oh, we're not putting them there? Where are we putting them then? Where's Pier 14? Oh, I see sparkles. Okay. Oh, seagulls. Oh. So I guess if you fall in the water, you're back at the tram stop. That's just fantastic. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, one more. There we go, that's done. Okay, I did that too. I took a bit of a swim as well. Fish-tastic, Mira, you've got talent for this. Perhaps there is a little fisherman in you after all. Maybe. If there is, he might be trying to get out. Without Pier 12, the harbor wouldn't be around anymore. That was where Kai Swelf slipped and fell into the water. On him, he had a contract allowing the harbor to be torn down and replaced by a huge garage for the land crabs. Luckily, the contract was destroyed by the salty water. Mira, I just realized I don't have anywhere to store the crayfish. Could you go and get a steel barrel for me? I would have liked to help you carry it, but I think it's best for my bag if I don't. Also, the crayfish might get lonely if I leave. There should be a steel barrel by the fence near the old warehouse building. Oh, I get a barrel? I've got couch, and I've got paint, and now I'm getting a barrel. That's interesting. That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, put it down. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Fish-tastic, Mira. Hey, have you ever wandered along the quayside and felt these huge cravings for salmon? You haven't? Strange. Mira, while you were away getting that steel barrel, something incredible happened. My back. Suddenly it feels much better. Oh, let me guess, he was faking it? I bet he was faking it. Hey, Mira, how about you keep this barrel with the crayfish in it? Now that my back feels better, it's once again time to go out to sea and catch some salmon. Ship ahoy, Mira! Yes. Piece of furniture for use in the future. What would I need a crayfish barrel for? Well, we'll see in the future. Okay, let's do some shopping. Or at least look at some things. What do we have in here? Oh, I can't see what I'm wearing. Let's try this shirt. Shorts, different kind of shorts. Oh, I like these shirts. Oh, they're really pretty. Okay. Where's my jacket? And then there was a saddlebag store somewhere as well. I think it was in here. Yes. No, unfortunately we don't have our horses, so we don't know what this actually looks like. But I like the heart one. I might come back for that later. There are a couple of interesting shops and stuff here in Governess Falls. First one is this one. It says opening soon. It looks like a furniture store. So I feel like we're gonna get something that we can decorate eventually. And that's what the couch and the paint and all that is for too. It's cool. And then there is this store that we can actually go into. And it's got some nice vests and some skirts and boots. There's also, please no trams. Star Stable headquarters in game. I wanna come in. Can I come in? Welcome home. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, they won't let me in. Okay. Some cars. Oh, what is that? That was an interesting looking van. Whoops. Okay, here's another clothing store. This is all star coin stuff, but they're really nice too. Oh, you have to be level 13. Well, I'm almost there. I'm so close to level 13. And one last place is this, and this is a hair salon. Let's have a look at the hairstyles. That looks good with the makeup. Got some dreadlocks. Rockstar looks. Ponytails. Or pigtails. What's the dreadlocks? I'm not a huge fan. So I probably won't get anything. I'm waiting for them to add brand new hairstyles, and then I will buy new hair. Although these two are nice. But yeah, I'm waiting for new hairstyles. I think the makeup's still the same. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna be a vampire a bit longer. Okay. Okay, now that we've basically seen everything there is to see in Jorvik City, let's just continue helping Tan with her missing money. Yes, I remembered that I was at the lighthouse. You know, the large green and white lighthouse east of Moreland Stable, south of Jasper's barn? I was there and looked at the view. The money has to be there. Could you be the nicest person ever and right there and look? I think you'll have to search all around the lighthouse. I can do that. We can do that. That's easily done. Okay, okay. Where do we look? Here first. You found nothing of interest. In here? Nope. What about here? Nothing of interest. Okay, back to 10 then with the bad news. No money still. Sorry, 10, your money wasn't there. What? Not there? But that's the last place I can remember. What if they were stolen? Oh, yes! Level 13! Yay! And we've got a clock on that, so let's find something else. Yes, level 13. Yay! Okay, I think Barney should be ready with the red dye for the riding vest. Let's see. Hi Mira, I have harvested the beetroots now. They have the most wonderful red color you can imagine. I have squeezed them for you so the dye is ready. I can promise you that the tailor will be happy. Okay, let's take it to the tailor. We're one step closer to a riding vest again. Taylor, good news, I've got the red dye. Thank you, Mira. Such a beautiful red color. It's above my expectations. Barney grows high quality beetroots. He sure does. Oh, okay. Now I need some green color for your vest. Old Mrs. Holdsworth in Moreland used to come here, and she can make a green dye from bushes growing here in Moreland. She has a special way of making dye by boiling the leaves in water with olive oil in it. Ask her how it's done, but don't forget to get some olive oil from Harold. Okay, what's the other one? Mrs. Holdsworth, who makes green dye, has a secret ingredient that helps her get a really rich green color. But everyone knows the secret ingredient is olive oil, so you should get some from Harold. He's standing by the fountain in the middle of the village. Take the oil to Mrs. Holdsworth. I can do that. Grab some oil and then go do some green dye. Harold is over here. Whoops, I'm standing on him. Of course I have the olive oil for Mrs. Holdsworth. Here you are, Mira. This is a bottle of our finest olive oil. Bring it to Mrs. Holdsworth, but be careful not to drop it. The bottle is oily and slippery. Oh, I'll be careful. Thank you, Harold. Okay, let's go to Mrs. Holdsworth. Mrs. Holdsworth, I want some green dye. Hello, Mira. It's been a while. Green dye, you say? Of course. The bushes here in Moreland have large, fine leaves which I can boil to make green dye. But I use a secret ingredient, olive oil. I've got that too. Oh, thank you, Mira. This will be perfect to make the green dye. The bushes usually have one leaf which is greener and finer than all the others. Find and pick that leaf. Pick a dozen of those leaves from the bushes around here. When you've brought them to me, I can start making the green dye, just as nice as the color the keepers of Aideen used for their clothes. Oh, okay, I can do that. Ah, here we go. We have two bushes here. And there's two more in here. Five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this should be last one. There we go. That was easy. Thank you so much, Mira. I'll start making the dye now. It will be ready tomorrow. Come back then. Okay. Ooh. While I prepare the dye, you can go talk to the smith, Conrad. I heard that he's made something for you which he's been working on for a long time. Ooh, horseshoes. Horseshoes. Okay. Let's go have a look at the horseshoes. Hello, Conrad. I heard you have some horseshoes for me. Mira, you're exactly the person I wanted to see right now. I've finally finished the horseshoes I promised you. They look great. Take them and use them on your nice companion, Wild Rebel. Thank you. Rebel will like them. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't need these anymore then. And +1 everything. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Conrad. That was nice of you. Well, that's it for this week. We finished everything in Jorvik City. Hopefully we'll get some more quests there eventually, because I really like that area, and I hope that they expand it too, so we get more than just 3 places to go to. But yes, I really like Jorvik City, and yes, we are almost done with the riding vest, I think. I think there's one more color, maybe? 2? I don't know. And Tan still hasn't found her money. Poor Tan. Hopefully we'll find that for her soon. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!